talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. The she need down the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Yellow.
Yo, what's going on, Jay? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Just pissed off about this whole thing. But yeah, like unconscious like you're saying, man, you know, even on our station, they come to us, try to downplay the shit. Like, sorry, my language, I know you all like. They trying to downplay it, telling these guys, you'll vote for it, that's the best y'all gonna get. Come on, man. What's wrong with these guys?
So what do you think about that, man? Talk to me. You think that that if they really had it in them?
Honestly, man, I was all with the union when I got in. What about been here since 18? Like now I'm losing faith in them, these guys. Like these guys that and I'm a guy that let's just say like I'm with them. Like I'll fight with them. Even though I'm not a shop steward.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot. Now I see these guys, they taught me a lot, and I'm just like, now I'm like, how do I look at you guys in the face sometimes? Like, and then they come and talking to me about it, trying to persuade me, like, oh yeah, I'm like, no, oh well, you're gonna get a call. I'm like, the call is not guaranteed. All this stuff is not guaranteed. We want the guaranteed money, like everybody else gets guaranteed money. Can't bet on something that's not really there, you know?
Mm.
Calls are
Yeah.
guaranteed, right?
I'm sorry?
I said the call is not guaranteed. We don't know if we're gonna get 1%, we're gonna get 3%, we're gonna get 5%, or zero.
Well, honestly, every other union has gotten COLAs. Now, there's nothing in life guaranteed except for waiting in line and death. That's it. So
Of
honestly, I
course.
don't know if they decided to do something totally different. You know what I mean? We really don't know. But in my opinion, I think y'all would get a COLA. It's always kind of been factored in there.
Oh no, I'm not saying that we're not gonna get it. I'm saying that the percentage of the call is not guaranteed. That's what I mean. Like the amount that we're gonna get is never guaranteed. We don't know exactly the exact amount. It goes on
Oh,
the inflation.
yes, this is true. This is true.
So
Yeah.
they're factoring in that, okay, well, you're gonna get $100 this time and $1,000 this time. You don't know that. You, they don't know that.
Mm,
That's what I'm saying. That
yes.
that's what they were going by the contract. If you look at it, it states, oh, you're gonna get 652 on this cola in 25, and on 26 you're gonna get 800. Like how do you figure you're gonna get that? That goes on the inflation rate of the economy.
Mm, this is true. This
That's
is true.
that's the problem.
Yeah, you
And I be
guys are
telling
usually
these guys,
you're usually behind with the COLA. So by the time they actually implement whatever that COLA is going to be, it's either ahead or behind. There was a period that we were ahead on COLAs. You said you started back in 2018 or 2019?
yeah, 18, the end of 18. So yeah, you want to say 19? That's fine.
I think it was around that time. I could be maybe 19 or 20 that the COLAs actually outpaced what you guys were dealing with. But that was such a rare time. Do you
You know what
recall
gets
that?
me?
I
I
know
don't
that happened on our end.
know. You know what gets me? I don't know. I think it's one of the other unions. Maybe it's you guys, but I think even when you got, is it you guys when you got out of contract, you still get the COLA even
Yes.
when you're out of contract? We don't.
Yes.
That's another problem. So right now we haven't got a COLA in 2 years.
Oof. Oof.
Exactly. Exactly. We haven't gotten anything, Jay. Like nothing, bro. It's like we're just getting the step increases, and we're banking on those $1 step increases every 10 months.
I
And
mean,
inflation's gone up 10, 15%, 20% in the last 2 years.
in your opinion, man, do you think that this situation will strengthen or weaken the union? In your opinion, in the long run? just because of what we're
It
going through right
depends.
now.
It should, but a lot of these guys, I don't mean to say it like that, but a lot of these guys are scared of management. So they're scared
Say your
to
piece,
poke the
brother. Say
bear.
your piece.
They're scared to poke the bear. They're
Mm,
afraid. Everybody just walks the line. Everybody's afraid to say what they need to say. If everybody was say things like me and you or unconscious thoughts or angry mailman, man, this place would be a whole lot better. Like Tariff or Rent or Henry, man, we'll be better off.
yeah.
But you go in there like I tell people on my station. Y'all want to do something? Write statements. Let's all sign it. Let's do it together. I'm not gonna go up in the middle of the circle while y'all all back away from me and I'm standing in the middle by myself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. They
Like you're
leave
putting
you
me
to
to
the
fight
wolves.
everybody all by myself. I'm down to throw down with these guys, but you guys gotta back me up with me.
Mm,
It's not a fair fight if it's me by myself. I'm gonna lose every time to management.
this is
Every
true.
time.
This is true.
Every time. And then I'm the guy, oh well, he's a problem. He's this, he's that. No, I'm not the problem. Just a problem to you because I'm not the guy falling in line.
Mm, I agree. I
They don't
agree.
they
A lot of
don't,
people
they
that
don't want
go
anybody
against
to
the
have their
grain,
opinion. No, sorry, yeah, just
a
what
lot of
happened?
people that tend to go against the grain, are looked at as an issue.
Of
Now,
course, I'm like that.
there are a lot of great shop stewards. There are a lot of great management. But it's too little. And there's a lot of us that we all want the same thing, but there's just not enough of us that are willing to step up. Just like you said, man. Um, there has to be voices, there has to be foots to ground for people to say, you know what, enough is enough. Not
It's
when you're
enough.
flat on your face and you're broke or you're sleeping in your car. I see these little videos, man. It was a
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
I don't think he works for the post office anymore, but he was showing his life living in a car. That's rough, man. That's rough. If you had a chance, it was I know this is a wild question, but if you had a chance to put your 2 cents in, what are two changes, just two, you'd like to see in the next round of negotiation? What two things would make your world better or our world better or just the
Obviously,
carrier's world better?
money is always an issue, especially from my end because I'm actually in branch 36. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm in New York, so it's expensive. I got
Right.
you know about that congestion pricing thing, right? That happened in
Yes.
New York that people had to pay
Mhm.
not. No, bro, I got
Just to get downtown.
carriers coming in at. We got guys coming in at 5 a.m. just so they don't have to pay the $9 and they sleep in their car until 8. Okay, it shouldn't be like that because they can't afford to pay the extra $7 to get to
Oh,
work.
oh,
You
that's
get what I'm
pure.
saying, Jay? It's like that's
That's
tough, and that's tough. I'm not one of them, but I see it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel for these guys. These guys getting out at 7 o'clock at night to get up at 4, 3 in the morning to get to work at 5 to wait to 8 to clock in to sleep in their car
that means that you're spending extra time just on the activity of attempting to work.
just to go
Work,
to work. Time is
right.
money. Money is time, right?
Exactly. Work is what you punch in and punch out at. Everything
Watch
to
out.
get there, your travel, that doesn't get factored in. And then if you have to sleep in your car, that's pure madness. So
And it's
what,
wrong. You
obviously
shouldn't have to
money
deal
is
with this.
one of them. So what would be something else that you,
Honestly, this is something that I would think the respect in the station for management, how they treat us. That's something that's be valued. Like we can't you can't put a price on that, and that would make a lot of these carriers better off. But people always stress management coming yelling in your face. We have arguments every day. You know what I'm saying with management? Hostile work
well,
environment.
so management screaming in your face, it should never be a thing, or vice versa. You know, I've seen some
Yeah,
antagonistic seen some antagonistic
Carriers?
people. Well, not just carriers, every craft. This is the
Hmm.
only place. When I came to the post office, I never saw anything like this. I've never seen carriers no, I'm not even gonna say carriers, postal
No,
workers
anybody.
scream on management and and vice versa.
Get
When I
away with
saw
it.
that for the first time, I was like, what did I walk into? Normal jobs that'll never fly.
No,
But
you get fired
you know,
instantly.
you know, vice versa, management just screaming at and belittle the employees. It's a weird dynamic, man. It's a toxic culture, and it does affect people. Number one, people don't want to come here. Number two, mentally is just draining. Just when people pull up, they don't want to go to work. It's like, it's not worth the
Oh,
headache.
trust me, these guys, they call out, they just don't show up. There's people that never show up, come once in a while. But it's
Hmm.
a lot, man. It's a lot. Nobody wants to deal with this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, people have no choice because they need the job. And they know, I'm going to say this. We got it good because, we get paid decently. Not great, but at least we got a job. There's people out there that make less than us or don't got no jobs. So we
Yeah.
at least got to be grateful for that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, having a job is a blessing. Um, but again, creating the environment where everybody, I know it sounds so far-fetched, that could work harmoniously together. It seems so far-fetched just because we're so accustomed to where we're at. But again, it has a lot to do with the environment. I want to just go back to, I have a station that's around me. It's one out of 7 stations or 8 stations that's under one postmaster, and they somehow figured out how to work with each other. It's wild. I've never seen it before and probably won't see it again, but they make it work, man, and they work together well. It's just it's if there was more of that, little more pay, it'd be easy to come here. You wouldn't have to deal with the foolishness. But I have another caller waiting in the
No, that's
lobby,
fine. Go do your
but
thing, man.
I
I appreciate
appreciate
it.
you calling in, man.
Good, man.
Whenever I'm
I
live,
was
you
actually
feel free to call.
one of the people we were talking yesterday. I sent you the paper on your text.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was me. That was me. Just
All
give
right,
it a heads
man.
up. All
I
right, bro. So you got
appreciate
my
that,
number,
brother.
and we talk again. All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Like I said. All right.
Shoot me a text now because I get about, bro, my phone don't
Now
stop ringing, but shoot me a text right now. That way I can have you
I'm gonna
locked in.
shoot you right now. I'm gonna text you my name, so you
All
got it.
right.
All right. But we're gonna
All
talk.
right,
All right, man. Jay. Have a good one.
all right, brother. Be
All
easy.
right. All right, bro. You
Yep.
too.